I've never sewn anything before, and I think that today is going to be the last day that I can say that. We're making a shirt today. I should really, start with something simple, a scrunchie, a pillowcase, a small bag, or something like that. But that's just not my style of learning. I love to bite off more than I can chew. It just gives me a greater sense of accomplishment. Sewing is one of those skills that I've really wanted for a long time. The ability to make your own clothing, that sounds like magic. Like, absolutely want that skill. So I decided I'm going to try to get it. You can get any skill that you want as long as you do it and practice. I bought a pattern on Etsy. It looks like this. I will link it in the description. There's chaos going on behind me. For some background, I have been actively avoiding doing this for months and months and months, if not over a year. I know that this is not going to be perfect, but I'm going to try it anyway. My gosh. Am I really doing this? Okay, what's the worst that could happen? Step 1, acquire some fabric. So I purchased these from Joann's Fabrics. Rest in peace. Thank you, capitalism, for that. This super cute pink one with little daisies on it. I don't think I'm going to use this one because it has a pattern. I think this would be a lot more forgiving. My sister has a sweater that is this color and she is far away, so I can't steal it from her closet. So next best thing, make my own garment of this color. Another thing I learned about fabrics is that you're supposed to pre-wash them so that if there's any shrinking that's going to happen, that it happens up front and it doesn't mess up what you sew. But that did result in these frayed edges. So we're gonna work around that. The pattern, I think, needs about 2 yards, so I bought 3. I think this goes with my skin tone pretty well. I should do like one of those color analyses. So we're going with this one. Step 2, abandon your fabric somewhere in your house for a few months. Okay, so step number 3 is to cut out your pattern. What I learned is that there's these size markers here. So I'm doing a medium. So luckily this pattern allowed me to separate out just the medium pages and cut from there. But there are ones that have all the lines in one, so you just have to follow the marker for the size that you want. Now I also learned there are these adjoining pieces on each page, so you can see this little line, it says 1 and 1. This is where you adhere them. And also, it probably shouldn't have these pieces that are like free floating, but that is my situation right now. This is the other piece. I did just sit on this. And it has been lying around my house for several months, so ideally the paper won't be like this. Try not to sit on it. Try to store it on a flat surface. Don't let your cat sit on it either. I did see some people sew their pattern pieces, but this is printer paper from, it's just printer paper. I don't know if it's intended to be ironed. Did I just say sew? I meant iron. People iron this out. And I'm not gonna do that because that just seems like a lot of work. I did cave in and try to iron it a little bit, so don't do that with printer paper. Okay, luckily this pattern, seriously, lovely, lovely LuisaPatterns. It says cut 2 pieces, 1 centimeter allowance. Now, you might be asking, what is a centimeter allowance? I don't know, I'm gonna Google it. I don't have, how am I supposed, okay, just pin it, just pin it, just pin it. Does this brighten my under eyes? I'm deep winter. These are the front ties that go on, They seem kind of like chunky. And I keep seeing in review photos that they're like really chunky. Not that I can do any better, but this seems like I kind of want them to be thinner. This says to cut one piece, place on the fold. So I have folded this portion here, and we're gonna put it here along this fold and cut it that way. And we're gonna start at this corner here. So I really genuinely don't know how to do this. All right, there's 2 pieces of fabric, so, oh, yep, do you see that? Not what you want. This is so difficult. All right, we're gonna try it this way instead. All right. Okay. I do feel like that is bunching up. Oh, no. See, now this is like taller. Okay. We'll move it down. We'll move it down. Glad that you are here to witness this struggle. Okay, let's try again along these same points. Come on. Why won't it come back up? Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, that's so difficult. Here.
Again! Again!
It's been well over a week since last time, which is hilarious because I started that video saying today will be the last day that I can say I've never sewn anything, and that's a little bit hilarious now. I was just so young and naive, and I've grown so much now. But here's what we're working with. I've got all my pieces cut out. I also got this washable marker so that I could mark what side was the wrong side, so the side that's not supposed to be facing out. And what I have found with this fabric is that I can't tell. So I guess it doesn't matter, right? Right? Tell me it doesn't matter. I've got the little strappies here, and then the sleeves. It's just a little bit daunting, overwhelming. Do I like sewing? I don't know. I haven't sewn yet. I don't know. The thing that I'm concerned about is that this piece, when you line it up with like the shoulder, it's like too short. Do you see all this at the bottom? And like the sleeves don't align. So I'm like, am I supposed to just line it up to where it does meet the shoulder? Or will that matter? You know? Everything is figure outable. And the best way to do that is to just freaking go for it. So what we're gonna do, let's pin this. We're going to unite at the shoulders. And you can see here what I have deemed are the wrong sides. You want the right sides to face each other, because when you're making a seam, it's better if it's on the bad side or something. I also have learned I hate pinning. I don't really know how to do it well. It's like impossible to line these up straight because they're not cut straight. My bee. Hey Mings. There you go, our first pin. I'm kind of nervous about sewing with these in. Like how do I make sure I'm fast enough when I'm taking them out? What happens if the sewing machine needle accidentally hits one of these needles? I mean, they're pretty like thin, but stitches are pretty close together. So I feel like the possibilities are definitely not non-existent. Check my pinning. You see that? Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say fuck. Check out my thread. Look how perfect of a match that is. I'm excited about that. I got a sewing machine from a yard sale. It was broken. So I am borrowing my best friend Phoebe's sewing machine for this project today. So everybody say, thank you, Phoebe. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh. Was that? Hopefully that was meant to happen. And nice. Okay, so you put this guy there, and then you bring it all the way down here, and then you loop it around, and then you loop it back, and then what happens here? Then you move it here. Nope, not there. You move it behind. Please. And you need to push this all the way in there, and then you push that. That's like magic. That's so cool. Check out my fit right now. I only need to measure 1 centimeter, but that warrants this situation. Oh, I'm so excited. I think it's time. I think I've done all the steps. I am a little scared. Oh. Guess what delightful thing I have found? I measured the length of the presser foot, 1 centimeter. So I just need to use that as a guide. That's super cool. Oh, that feels startable. Let's hold this. So that's how you backstitch. Good to know. Why am I so scared? Is there even string? No, it's just poking it. My string. Fabulous result, but not a single thing of thread. When did that happen? I love that. Oh, wait, from the edge. 2, 3. Oh. Is this painfully slow? Yes. And that is the way that I need it to happen right now. My first ever seam. I mean, it's not horrendous. This part is actually, don't look at it. I love it. This is great. And this part opens. Oh my God, look at that. I don't think this is supposed to be there. It's together. That's an improvement, right? See, it was getting tangled up, and I have no idea why. And I also don't know which thread goes above and below. Is it unthreaded again? No, still appears to be. Oh my God, I forgot. I forgot to measure the seam allowance. That's not good. All right, back to business. Oh. Well, I did it. I completed my shirt. Just kidding. It's still... I did this though. No, I'm seriously considering whether I should start again. This side at least. Because that's... my 1 centimeter got lost. Okay, I've made an executive decision, which is whatever, forever. That's my motto. You can quote me on that. This is not. Oh God. Okay. This is veering off course. I'm doing it. It's happening. There's 3 sides that are attached. Here is the result. This probably should not look like that. How does... It's just a matter of keeping the fabric straight, right? Like that's what's going on there. Guess freaking what? And I am so lost for words. My progress so far, I made the sleeves and I corrected all of my seams that were on the wrong side, and I also fixed the shoulder seam. So pretty proud of my progress today. Yeah. Remember when I was young and I even thought I could do this in a single day? That's so... I miss the person I used to be. I am making a hem for my shirt sleeve. Super not even. And then there's this like this. Do I cut that or something? Like it's in the way. You know when like you're trying to play a piano and you realize like, oh, my fingers are not coordinated for this. Like my fingers don't know what to do. That is how I feel right now. I'm absolutely astounded by how long this has taken. Might have taken years off my life. We're gonna go slow today because I don't know, I was getting like overexcited last time. When I'm hemming, do I still need to do... Oh. How the hell? How do I do... When it's a circle, just make it a line. Am I undoing this? No, it's good. Just make a line. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me grab this straight. Oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm like short circuiting right now. Oh, of course. It's just, you do this, right? Okay. We're gonna take this really slow. How did people invent this? Like, who was just like, let me make a sewing machine? Because the sewing like contraption itself, my little brain does not understand how the stitches come together. Like that's so cool, but at the same time, someone invented that, you know? Makes you appreciate older humans with so much less information than we have now. They just like figured this out. Okay, so here's what's going on. It was doing this, you know, and that really has been stressing me out because it's a circle and I'm like, how do I do this circle? But you just take it one strip at a time and just keep the area that you're sewing straight, and it is working out. Like I'm almost done. So hopefully it matches this. But I genuinely am having a hard time with like sewing straight. I am assuming that's something that comes with practice. I'm about to get to the end. Ooh, just slight mismatch. Here it is. You see that? This is where I came in. That's where I started. So not horrible. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Oh, that does not look pretty good. Seriously, if anyone out there has some tips for making this not happen, these bunches of yarn, I really would appreciate advice or suggestions for how to make that knot. I notice, you know, I have all this thread here, and I'm pretty sure this is why that's happening. But if I don't have like that initial thread, then the whole machine like unthreads itself. So I'm not sure how to make that work. Oh my gosh, I keep going fast on accident. And not have like that excess of thread get jumbled in, because it happens every time I start sewing. Okay. Wow. That one lined up pretty well. Look at that. Can you tell where I started? Yes. You know why? Because of the excess thread that's just everywhere. Oh, this one's not too bad. It's not like in the in the stitches. It's time. Do you hear my sound of dread? To pin. I need to figure out how the hell to attach the sleeves, which are round, spherical things, to the sleeve holes, which are also round. It's honestly not the worst. Like, is it straight? No. But it's sewn. It's fine. Who's gonna know? So we'll flip this back around. Flip it inside out like this. And then you want the sleeve the right way, and then shove that into the armhole so that it's on the inside of it, and line up the seams like this, and then line up the top with the top. But is that normal? Like, is that? I guess so. That lets you move or something, right? I'm shaking. I don't want to do this. This is the part I've been dreading. I've been dreading this for days. You know, the best thing to do with something you're dreading is just do it. Ow. Ow. What the Ugh! Oh, why? This is just me whining for days. This video is just me whining. Hello. Nice to meet you. I whine a lot about stuff that no one's making me do. If I get stabbed, well, I just had it coming. You know what? Is this coming together? Is it happening? Everything's gonna be okay when you're making a sleeve and you're shoving it into a different sleeve. Ow! Look! Oh, okay. That'll be okay. This side does not look as good as this side. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that right now. Don't worry about that. There's like very noticeable gathers here. Oh, look at this one. That one's not great. But I mean, it's attached. That's so cool. Okay, we got this. This one did not go well. Oh my God, look at that. Ay, Dios mío. Oh my God, look at that. Whoa, what happened? Who hurt me? The sleeve did. Oh my gosh, my cat is on the fridge. That's inappropriate. Anyway, is it weird if I just like sew this, like reinsert this and sew it again? Because I missed it. Wow, I didn't even realize that was a possibility. I mean, this is not a good situation like that. But whatever, forever. we're in the home stretch now. We have to sew the little tie front strip things. And should I sew these? No, I'm not gonna iron them. Yeah, we're not gonna iron them. We're just folding them in half, sewing a 1 centimeter seam allowance along the fold, and praying that everything goes okay. It will. There's not. What could go wrong? Centimeters are so hard to know. Yeah. Is this weird? Okay, it's on to the next one. Oh, this size, this strip is like way different. Ow. All right, so we are done. 18 hours later, super simple process. Really, it's so possible to do it without a tube turner. All you need is a straw, another straw, a skewer, perhaps. You could try a crochet hook, a bobby pin that you alter with tweezers, and of course, a safety pin. So yeah, if you use all of those tools for a steady period of 18 hours, then you'll get these, and they look pretty good. My thumb hurts. I have thumb burn and a stabbed nail on the other thumb, so. All right, let's start at the bottom. Seems like a straight line, right? So, going to see how much half a centimeter is. Oh God, that's like so tiny. I'm gonna eyeball it. How do you sew while holding down something and trying not to burn yourself? This shirt already, like I can tell, is really short. So I'm not looking forward to making it even shorter now. Yep. Wow. I don't know. I'm becoming extremely talented at eyeballing a half a centimeter. So got that going for me. I've been sewing for like 2 weeks now. Yes, it is the same project, but I'm basically a pro now. Why did I choose to do this? Who told me to? I can find self-worth in other things, you know? This doesn't have to be a goal of mine. But no. I wouldn't listen to nobody warned me against this either, so. I know I'll feel so accomplished when I finish this, so I'm not complaining. I am complaining. I'm saying I'm not complaining, but complaining is one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why I just like brazenly reach into a box full of pins, not expecting to be stabbed. Like I should still do it, but I should expect stabbing. Heat is such an interesting thing. You know, like why is something hot making things stay in place? Like that's interesting. Same like for your hair, you know? Heat makes your hair curl. What's up with that? Wow, wow, wow. Ow! Every freaking time. Basically, the edge of the fabric is folded here. When you wash that or anything, it'll fray. So over time, it'll fray. So what you need to do is you need to conceal it so that it can fray in silence on its own. Do you think the hard edge is lonely? Wow, this side is like rough. That cut was not. What was up with that? How did I do? Oh, they're all gonna be uneven. Even though I'm like constantly checking the measurements, they just never end up being correct. Okay. Just one more thing, and then I'm going. Press her foot down. And I feel that my fabric actually moves quite a lot. Ow! Wait, what if I just like rotated it while it was still in there? Is that weird? Oh, it's kind of like already. Wow, that actually went really well. Here we have our lovely shirt. I made it myself, thank you for asking. So the only thing left is to attach the straps. So we're going to flip it inside out, and figure out where these straps go. In here. Oh, Mango, this is like so not the time for you to help me right now, but I like really appreciate. Okay. Mango, can you get off my shirt, please? Okay, we gotta do this fast before he comes back. So here we have. Oh no, he's back. Get out of here. Stop terrorizing the city. Oh, you're on a pin. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, me? Oh, this shirt? Oh my gosh. Actually, I made it myself. Yeah. I know, right? No, it was really easy. It was nothing. Mango, what do you think? He doesn't care. I made this. I decided, hey, I want to make a piece of clothing for myself, and I took a piece of fabric and I turned it into this. And I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself for sticking with this very, very, very tedious project. And this is the result, and I'm kind of excited about it. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but it exists. This is actually part of a series of goals that I have for myself as a bucket list before I turn 30, which will happen at the end of this year. But yeah, so follow along if you want to see more videos like this. Who needs stores? Not me. I can make. I need stores for the fabric. Thank you so much for watching this video. I value your time. If you also believe that Avril Lavigne was replaced by a clone back in like 2004 named Melissa, give me a like. Thank you so much for your time today. Bye. Is this in my color season? Did I do all of that and it's not even in my color season? Why did no one stop me?